Welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video, we are going to be playing the new spirit to SI Digital. We have Lure. So let's hear what it sounds like. Oh, okay, that's like a very Amazon sound. Okay, so I have Prussia 6, I have board E. This is a pretty good Lure board. Let's get started here. Things can go pretty bad for us. Let's see what that starting explorer is. Hopefully no jungle, and that's actually the best explorer into Prussia. Wow, we just keep getting lucky on these explorers. Okay, so what is Lure about? Lure is a spirit that is kind of like the opposite to Ocean. Ocean can only put presence on the coastal and the ocean, while Lure is placing presence only on the inland. And I'll have a basic strategy guide that will talk about this spirit coming out probably in a couple days. Um, But what you're going to see here is a very standard build. I always like to get place a presence from bottom track. I always like going hopefully in E5 so that I can access all of my coastal lands. Some boards you cannot access all three coastal lands by placing your presence, so keep that in mind. Board E you can. I then like choosing the energy, and I like getting the plants, and I like playing Softly Beckon as well as Perils, and that's going to allow me to hit my tier 2 of my left innate and my tier 2 of my right innate. So a lot of times I do this. Softly Beckon is going to allow me to gobble everything up. Here, gobbling everything up on E7 is the way to go, but because I'm able to place my presence in E5, I can kind of pivot depending on what the follow-up explorer is. So this is usually how I play the spirits. And I will have that basic guide coming out soon. Ooh, Mountain is the follow-up here, and I have to escalate into one of my mountains. So let's escalate there. Okay. So it was Mountain, so that means I want to stop everything and I want to gather everything into my E7 here. Thinking on how I want to approach this. So let's softly beckon. And let's go gather explorer, gather explorer, gather town, gather town. Gather my beasts, gather these Dahan. I'm then going to use Perils, allowing me to add a bunch of tokens in this land. And I'm going to push those Dahan over to my E5 here. And I'm actually going to backtrack here. I'm going to do that again. Pushing the beast there. I'm going to push 2 Dahan there. So the reason why I'm doing this here is I want to use my right innate in that land, destroying the explorer, stopping that build there. And lastly, I have this left innate, which allows me to get rid of one more town. And I believe I'm supposed to get rid of this town here. And I'm going to gather those into my jungle here. So I'm playing around Dahan defend here. And yeah, things look pretty good. I'll take my Blight on E8. I'll take my Blight on E2. And I'm pretty happy with this position here. So at this point, I like doing a safe thing of going presence from top track. It could vary. Some players like to go straight bottom track, especially if you have like an energy boon. I think going top track is just very, very safe. So I'm going to do that. And I'll place my presence over here into... Actually, let's go into E6. Play around edge cases. Actually, let's back up. So, actually, we'll do this. Now, a lot of times players grab a power card here looking for a defend to deal with their coast. Luckily, my coast, like the edge case lands 2 and 3 didn't come up this game. So I feel like I don't have to do that. So I can play it very safe, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with the energy here. And I'm going to go with a moon. And I'm going to go with my 2 cards here. So by doing this, I actually hit my tier 2 of my left innate. And I'm flush with energy here. And then next turn, I'll be able to reclaim. And I'll be able to reclaim, get a power card, and I'll go from there. Now, what makes Lure really strong is it has Softly Beckon as well as Swallowed, and these cards are so broken, and that makes Lure's reclaim very powerful. You're able to get these cards back and just do some serious damage. So let's finish our cards. Let's play Swallowed here, allowing us to kill 2 towns here. And that's because I have 3 tokens plus the Badlands. And what are we looking at here? And look at that. Lucky played around Dahan defense. Search for new land as well. Got to push that Explorer. I got to push a Beasts. I'm actually going to push this beast to here, doing 1 damage, and then +1 for the Badlands. So now I've actually pocketed my inland, and I get to Han defend. Boom, I can actually solve my E8. Gather a town into a coastal land. Debating if I want to do anything here. The benefit of gathering out to here, there's... I'd probably gather like this. Ravage here. Okay, I'm just seeing how that interaction works. Okay, there's the build, and follow up his jungle. Cool, and this is exactly why I did all of the plays that I did here. I pushed that town out in case I needed to, in case this came up. Now I have to escalate. It's funny, if I escalate into here, I don't explore into my land 7 here. I'm already killing all the explorers. I think I go here. I use the innates. I'm just debating if I want to play Swallowed next turn again. I probably don't. Maybe I escalate there. I'll cause that Explorer there, but that's fine. I have the innate. Destroy all explorers. And I have the left innate stopping this build here. I could actually do it here, generate a fear. But I think I just want to stop that build, gather into there, and then I have Untamed Wilds. And I believe we do that here. Yep, and we just reclaim. Yeah, and we're just in an amazing spot here. I'm gonna get a power card. Getting a miner. Oh my gosh, just... So what's really cool with Carapace Land is we can use perils and add that beast at 1 range, which then allows us to Carapace Land, getting that defended arranged, which is very spicy. We also got Sap, which has, if you have an area, get +1 range, which we also have. I actually could have set this up such that I could defend my E5, my E2. I'm not going, like, it's okay. We don't need to do that. Maw Beast seems spicy, has that animal. I mean, I'm just going to go Sap is such a safe card here. And I want to play Softly Beckon just so I can disrupt all of the invaders that are going to come down next turn. And I probably want to just do Perils again. It sets up my left innate nicely. And then next turn I can probably play these 2 cards. And just set up Kill Zone on my E5. So, promising farmland, sure. Add a beast, nice. Add the beast there. Dahan defend. Remove. We'll remove this guy. And what's the bill? Okay, so coast is the edge case. We gotta explore a town into one of these lands. We'll go there. This is why we did our Softly Beckon here. Let's go explore, explore, gather, gather, beast, beasts. And then we're going to use our perils here. And let's add... That's going to be add a beast there. I can push the Dahan as well. Pushing him there such that I can play around defend effects at some point. We'll use this in left innate here, turning those in, gathering them in. And then I've set up nicely such that my Swallowed can be played over here on E5. And I can be able to defend my E3, and then I'll reclaim, be able to defend my E2. So everything looks very nice here. And I am going to lack... I think I go plant here. Go G3 plant. I could go with a major if I really wanted to. But I think I just want to play it safe. We'll go bottom track. I could go moon. I don't think so, though. I think I just play these 2 cards. I have the right innate, which is very nice. I have the defend 5. Swallowed. Kill towns. Temporary truce. Darn, that's actually devastating here, right? As that means this land is not going to ravage. So I feel, yeah, I mean, I'm sad. Oh, we're entering tier 2. So I think we definitely kill all of that. I think here we do 2 damage here in case I get like add a strife. And then that strife or this. That's really good. 1 damage per Dahan. So I actually would have just ended the game here, but that dies there. Strife add wins. No, Dahan defend. Darn. Well, we are still okay though. We are in a very good spot. And we just reclaim, and like I said earlier, we'll play our Swallow, or we'll play our Sap. This is where I can get a major. I really wanted to. Sleep and Never Waken is an amazing pickup on us. I also like Power Storm. Lots of good cards here. We'll grab Power Storm. And we'll forget Perils. I usually forget this card, mainly because Gift of the Untamed Wilds has great elements for Thresholding Majors. Power Storm and Sap. Mainly because I want to play around edge cases, double defend that land. Numinous Crisis. Sure, we'll pick bottom. I can just pay the energy. Sure. And I probably should have set up a way to actually kill that explorer there. But I mean, we're okay. We're very far ahead here. Let's get another major here. Yeah, I could have gobbled up the town in the slow, but we'll be fine. Wow. Not actually not able to threshold that card, am I? It's funny, Indom allows me to access the coast. Sure, we'll go with Bloodrack Plague, and we'll forget Power Storm. Go presence like this, player 3 cards, and now I have the tier 2 of my left innates. I guess I could actually go here. Add a beasts. Gather, gather. We're almost there, guys. Skip the there we go. That will get it. And we have Softly Beckon. And we have this innates. That's GG. So we made it. Fun first game with Lure into Prussia 6 on SI Digital. I mean, the games go by very, like Prussia, France. These are all matchups that Lure just completely dominates. We'll be able to play some of the tougher matchups down the road, but hopefully this is a good intro video for somebody that was just looking to see Lure played into Prussia 6. I'll see you guys in the next video.